Hello students, in last lecture we have discussed the following topics. First one, meaning of some terms used in experimental studies. Second, zero order reaction. And third, first order reaction. Today we are going to discuss next topic, that is second order reaction. In the rate equation of second order reaction, if one reactant is involved in the reaction, then exponent of concentration term is 2. If two reactants are involved in the reaction, then exponent of concentration term is 1. The examples of second order reactions are alkali hydrolysis of ethyl acetate in solution. Second, thermal decomposition of HI. Third, hydrogenation of ethylene to ethane. The rate of the reaction depends on second power of concentration of the reacting substance at constant temperature. There are two different cases. First one, the second order reaction with equal initial concentration. In this case, concentration of both the reactants are same, that is A is equal to B. Now in second case, that is second order reaction with unequal initial concentration. In this case, the concentration of both the reactants are different, that is A is not equal to B. Now initially we will discuss the expression for second order reaction with equal initial concentration. Consider the second order reaction at a constant temperature T, that is A plus B gives product. In this case, the concentration of A and B are same, that is A is equal to B, or 2A gives product. In this case, the single reactant is there. Let small a mole per liter be the initial concentration of reactant A. After time t, decrease in concentration be x moles per liter. Then A minus x be the change in concentration of A at time t. According to the law of mass action, a rate is directly proportional to A minus x square. Therefore, dx upon dt is equal to k2 into bracket A minus x square. It is equation number 1, where k2 is proportionality constant of second order reaction. Rearranging this equation 1, we get dx upon A minus x square is equal to k2 into dt. It is equation number 2. Integrating the above equation between the limits at t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, and t is equal to t, x is equal to x, we get integration of dx upon A minus x square limits from 0 to x is equal to k2 into dt limits from 0 to t. Integration of 1 upon A minus x square is 1 upon A minus x, and integration of dt is t. Therefore, by substituting this value, we get 1 upon A minus x limits from 0 to x is equal to k2 limits from 0 to t. Now, by substituting upper and lower limits, 1 upon A minus X minus 1 upon A is equal to K2 into T minus 0. Rearranging this equation, A minus into bracket A minus X divided by A into A minus X is equal to K2 into T. A in the numerator get cancelled. Therefore, the equation becomes X divided by A into A minus X is equal to K2 into T. Therefore, K2 is equal to 1 upon AT into X divided by A minus X. It is equation number 3. The equation number 3 is known as the integrated form of second order reaction with equal initial concentration. The rate coefficient K2 and its unit as K2 is equal to 1 upon AT into X divided by A minus X. It is equal to 1 divided by concentration into time into concentration upon concentration. The ratio of concentration term get cancelled. Therefore, K2 is equal to concentration inverse into time inverse. If we express concentration in moles per liter and time in second, then the unit of rate coefficient K2 is liter per mole per second. Then case second, expression for second order reaction with unequal initial concentration. In this case, the concentration of both the reactants are different, that is A is not equal to B. Consider the general reaction A plus B use products. If Ca and Cb are the concentration of the reactant A and B at time t, then rate equation applicable at time t is rate is equal to minus dCA upon dt is equal to minus dCb upon dt is equal to K2 into Ca into Cb. It is equation number 1. Two subcases of equation 1 are to be considered. Case first, the reaction may be started with equal initial concentration of the reactants A and B. Let the initial concentration of the two reactants be small a mole. If X mole each of A and B react in time t, then unreacted concentration of both the reactants at time t would be A minus X mole. Hence, at time t, Ca is equal to Cb is equal to A minus X. Therefore, equation 1 becomes minus d into A minus X upon dt is equal to dx upon dt is equal to K2 into bracket A minus X square. It is equation number 2. This equation 2 is same as the previous equation 1 from case first. Therefore, equation 3 is applicable in this case also. Now case second, the reaction may be started with unequal initial concentration of the two reactants A and B. That is, A and B are concentration of A and B are not same. Let the initial concentration of A and B be small a mole and small b mole respectively. Let X mole each of the reactant A and B react to form product at time t. The unreacted concentration of A and B at time t will be A minus X mole and b minus x mole respectively. These are evidently Ca and Cb respectively. Substituting these concentrations in equation 1, we get minus d into a minus x upon dt is equal to minus d into b minus x upon dt is equal to dx upon dt is equal to k2 into a minus x into b minus x. Number this equation as equation number 3. Now, rearranging equation 3, we get dx upon a minus x into b minus x is equal to k2 into dt. It is equation number 4. The equation 4 may be integrated by a method of partial fractions between the limits x is equal to 0 and x is equal to x for x, and t is equal to 0 and t is equal to t for time t. The integrated form of the equation 4 is k2 is equal to 1 upon t into a minus b into ln of b into bracket a minus x upon a into bracket b minus x. It is equation 5. Changing the base to the 10, we get k2 is equal to 2.303 upon t into a minus b into log of b into bracket a minus x divided by a into bracket b minus x. It is equation number 6. Now, the characteristics of second order reaction. Second order reaction satisfy the following integrated rate equation, that is, for equal initial concentration, K2 is equal to 1 upon AT into x divided by A minus x. And for unequal initial concentration, K2 is equal to 2.303 upon A minus B into T into log of B into A minus x upon A into B minus x. Now second, nature of graph. For case first, K2 is equal to 1 upon AT into x divided by A minus x. It is the equation for K2 for equal initial concentration. Rearranging this equation, we get x divided by A minus x is equal to K2 into A into T. By plotting the graph of x divided by A minus x versus time, we will get the straight line passing through the origin. The slope of this line is K2 into A. Now second, the equation 1 may be written as 1 upon A minus x minus 1 upon A is equal to K2 into T. Therefore, 1 upon A minus x is equal to K2T plus 1 upon A. Now, if we plot the graph of 1 upon A minus x versus time, the straight line nature is obtained. The slope of the graph is K2 and intercept is 1 upon A. Now, the case second, the reaction for unequal initial concentration. The equation for the unequal initial concentration is 2.303 upon T into bracket A minus B into log of B into bracket A minus x upon A into bracket B minus x. Rearranging this equation, log of B into bracket A minus x upon A into bracket B minus x is equal to K2 into bracket A minus B into T divided by 2.303. Now again rearranging this equation, log of B upon A plus log of A minus x upon B minus x is equal to K2 into A minus B into T divided by 2.303. By shifting the term log of B upon A to the right hand side, we can write the equation as log of a minus x upon b minus x is equal to k2 into a minus b into t divided by 2.303 minus log of b upon a. Therefore, if we plot the graph of log of a minus x upon b minus x versus time, the nature of the graph is shown in the figure. It is passing from minus y axis and the slope becomes k2 into a minus b divided by 2.303. Therefore, k2 is equal to slope into 2.303 upon a minus b, and intercept of the line is minus log b upon a. Second case, k2 is equal to 2.303 into a minus b upon t into log of b into a minus x upon a into b minus x. Rearranging this equation again and plotting the graph of 2.303 upon a minus b into log of b into a minus x upon a into b minus x versus time, we get the straight line passing through the origin and the slope of the line is k2. Now half-life period for the case first. Consider the equation k2 is equal to 1 upon at into x divided by a minus x. Rearranging this equation, t is equal to 1 upon k2 into x divided by a minus x. When t is equal to t half and x is equal to a by 2, t half is equal to 1 upon k2a into a by 2 divided by a minus a by 2, where t half is equal to 1 divided by a into k2. This t half is the half-life period. The half-life period for the second order reaction is inversely proportional to the initial concentration of the reactant. Now half-life period for the case second. The equation k2 is equal to 2.303 upon a minus b into t into log of b into a minus x upon a into b minus x. Assume that let a is much more greater than that of b. A minus b is approximately equal to a and a minus x is also approximately equal to a, and x is equal to b upon 2. Therefore, by substituting this value in this equation, b into a divided by a into b minus x is remained. Therefore, a get cancelled and we get the equation as k2 is equal to 2.303 upon at into log of b divided by b minus x. Therefore, by substituting x as a b by 2 and t as a t half, we get the equation as k2 is equal to 2.303 a t half into log of b divided by b minus b by 2. By solving this equation, we get 2.303 upon a t half into log 2. As we know that log 2 becomes 0.3010. Therefore, k2 is equal to 2.303 into 0.3010 divided by 80 half. The multiplication of 2.303 into 0.3010 is 0.693 and 80 half term remains as it was to the denominator. Therefore, k2 is equal to 0.693 upon 80 half. Therefore, t half is equal to 0.693 upon A into K2. This equation indicates that the half-life period of second order reaction is inversely proportional to the initial concentration of the reactant. Now the unit of K2 is equal to 1 upon AT into X divided by A minus X. The dimensional equation for K2 is equal to 1 divided by concentration into time into concentration upon concentration. The ratio of concentration term get cancelled. Therefore, the equation becomes K2 is equal to 1 divided by concentration into time. Therefore, K2 is equal to concentration inverse into time inverse. If concentration is expressed in moles per liter and time is expressed in second, therefore unit of K2 becomes liter per mole per second or liter per mole per minute. Now this table shows the comparison of rate law, and it is the for zero order, first order and second order. Now the differential rate law for the zero order is a rate is equal to K0. For the first order, a rate is equal to K1 into concentration of A. It is also equal to K1 into A minus X. Then for the second order reaction, a rate is equal to K2 into concentration of A square, or K2 is equal to rate is equal to K2 into concentration of A into concentration of B. Now the integrated rate law for zero order reaction is K0 is equal to X upon T. For first order reaction, K1 is equal to 2.303 upon T into log of A upon A minus X. For second order reaction, K2 is equal to 1 upon AT into X divided by A minus X for equal initial concentration. And for unequal initial concentration, K2 is equal to 2.303 upon T into A minus B into log of B into A minus X upon A into B minus X. Now unit of K, that is rate constant for zero order reaction, is mole per liter per second. For first order reaction, it is per second. And for second order reaction, unit of rate constant is liter per mole per second. Now half-life period for the zero order reaction is T half is equal to A divided by twice K0. For first order reaction, T half is equal to 0.693 upon K1. And for second order reaction, T half is equal to 1 upon K2 into A. With this brief discussion, today we will stop here and see you in the next lecture. Thank you.